Okay, you are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome to this interesting and exciting advanced leadership training. Today, I'm going to be taking you through the journey of how to become a strategic leader that can be able to organize, coordinate, and manage a very active teams. You know how important team is. So in any business, in any organization, so people that are working in an organization, they are expected to work as a team, and that is everything. They said if you want to go far, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go with people, go with somebody. So these are the people that they rub minds together, they work together to achieve a certain goal. So and that's why a team is very very crucial, is very very important in achieving a bigger organizational goal, or in achieving a bigger goal in your business, in your entrepreneurship journey, in any developmental project that you want to execute. So you definitely need teamwork. And as a leader, how do you set a goal? How do you encourage your team members? How do you manage your team? How do you ensure you achieve a set goal? These are some of the things I'm going to be discussing in this video. If you are just joining this YouTube channel, I want to welcome you. I want to appreciate you, and I want you to do me a favor. Don't forget to click the subscribe button if you have not subscribed before. Hit the bell notification so that each time I create a new video and helpful video like this, you are going to be one of the people that will be notified by YouTube. And don't forget to share our video. Don't forget to like, share, and put your and submit your comment in the comment section. So let's quickly dive in. We are going to be talking about the strategic leadership training. This is one of the advanced training that once you have this type of training, so no matter a team, no matter how small or how big your team is, so this training is going to help you to manage that team. Is really going to help you to coordinate the team so that whatever goal or goals or objective that you set to achieve in that team, so it is going to be easier and it's going to be better for you to achieve a set goal. So and what you supposed to know, the first thing that you're supposed to know as a leader is that who is a leader. A leader is one who coaches and builds a team. So leaders set compelling visions and share them to his team. So these are some of the things that you first of all need to understand. As a leader, uh, for example, in any organization, if you just recruit a new staff, do you expect that staff to quickly understand everything you are going to be doing in your organization, to understand the job roles, the duties, responsibilities, everything? It's not possible. It's not possible because that person is not in your organization before. The person is fresh and new. So the person needs some level of orientation, coaching, training. That is why in most of all these organizations, once they employ you, so you are going to be given like 3 to 6 months training, intensive training, so that they can be able to take you through the journey of their job routines, job schedules. They will take you through to make sure you understand your roles and objectives, your responsibilities and organization. So the same thing applicable if you just take in a new recruit or you just have a new staff. So you need to let the person understand what you are doing in your business. You need to show the person the company vision, your team objectives, visions, missions, and some of the targets that you have set to quickly achieve your goal. So a leader is one who coaches and builds a formidable team. That's what makes you a leader. So for you to become a successful leader, for you to achieve a greater thing in life, you must have a team. And as a leader of that team, you must ensure that you do everything possible to impact knowledge, to train your team members, to show them what they need to do. So it is very, very important. This word is very, very crucial. You need to show them, you need to coach them, and see, and build a formidable and a robust team. So leaders set compelling visions. It's also important, don't forget that it's also important to set visions. Because where there is no visions, there is no action. Yes, there is no action. If there is no vision, there is nothing. If there is nothing you are pursuing, if you don't have a set goals, you settle for less. And that is why you see a lot of people, a lot of companies fold up, collapse, because the company lack good leadership. If a country is doing well, so find out who are the leaders of that country. If a company is doing well, find out who are the leaders in that company. And that is what makes or mark a specific organization. You need to have a leader that sets compelling visions and share them to his team. You need to, okay, this is the number of clients we are going to get for so period of time. You need to be specific. These are our sales objective. This is our prospect objective. You need to show them. This is our income objective. These are expensive objective. You show them. You train them on how to achieve you, how to ensure that you don't lag behind, and that's what makes you a good and a profitable leader. So you build your team to create maximum impact, and you draw up, just like what I have said before, you draw up plans, strategy to achieve your visions. So if you are in an organization where your sales objective for the year is $100 million, so you must show your followers, you must show your team members. You need to show them, you need to encourage them, you need to teach them, you need to ensure that you give them necessary skills to achieve that goal, to execute that actions, to achieve that missions. So that's why you need to draw, you need to have a plan, you need to have a drawing board. Yeah, you need to have a board where you set aside things that are need to be done to achieve so set goals. I need to develop practical strategies to achieve your visions. So let's quickly move on because I have a lot to cover. So the next one here we are going to be talking about when we are talking about leadership is influence. A leader is one who translates vision to reality for common good. Before you can become a successful leader, you must be courageous, you must be energetic, you must be hardworking, you must be somebody that stand out, you must be outstanding, you must showcase excellent performance, you must be somebody who reads, who listens, who organizes seminars to you must be committed. If you are not committed, there is no how you can lead other people. And that is why that what makes you a leader, because you have a vision to achieve a particular goal. So how would you carry people along on your vision, on the strategy, the techniques that you are going to use to actualize your dream? You need to be committed, you need to be energetic, and you need to be optimistic. So these are some of the qualities that you need to have, because a leader must be somebody that has a foresight, because vision is foresight, something that you are planning to achieve, something that you are looking up to. And that's why I say a leader is someone who empowers. So you don't expect for your all your team members to possess or to have the same talent, skills, or to possess the same uh, knowledge that you have. It's not possible. So you must be the one that will empower them. You must be the one that will give them the necessary skills, enroll them for necessary training. And that's why you too, you need to on a daily basis to build yourself, to improve yourself, because you are there to empower others. And if you don't have, before you can give, you must have something to give out. If you don't have anything to give, definitely there is nothing you can give. So a leader is one who leads the way positively. That's why I say you must be enthusiastic. You must be optimistic. You must not be the one that think in a negative way. So because you are leading people to achieve a specialized mission, you are going on a mission. And a leader is one who renders services that positively translate the society. So that is why you must be a leader who transform the society. You need to learn how to transform the society. You look and check where there is loopholes and find everything possible to address the issue. You look for problems to solve. Yes, you work towards improving the existing standard and bring out the best in other people. So, as a leader, these are the leadership genotype. What are the characteristics? What are the the things that they must see in you before they can call you a leader? So these are some of the leadership genotype. Some of the things that you need to possess, your qualities. So we have credibility enabled leader. These are some of the leaders that are honest, pure honest, transparent. They don't cheat other people. They are straightforward. They maintain diligence in their dealings. They ensure they never cheat other people. Maybe you are in possession of other people's financial benefits and they are not aware. Your team members, the company or the organization give you some commission or some incentive to give them. Because in some organization they may just be communicating with the leader, because if it is a very big multinational company, so it's not possible for them to always have a meeting with the entire staff. So that's why they now put them under a specific and strategic leaders. So if you are in possession of your leader, if you are in possession of the financial benefit like money, incentive, commission, bonus of your team members, how do you manage it? How do you handle it? Are you a God-fearing leader? Are you a leader that is very straightforward? Are you a leader that doesn't cheat other people? Are you a leader that is honest and transparent? So these are some of the things, these are some of the qualities, these are some of the attributes that you need to possess, because if you don't possess all these attributes, when you are communicating with your team members, they will not listen to you. They will not take you serious. Because if you are having skeleton in your cupboard, you are not trustworthy, you are not honest, you are not transparent, you are not straightforward, you are not telling them the truth. So they will not believe you, and whatever they say, whatever vision that you have, it will be very difficult for you to achieve that vision with your team members, because you don't display quality habits that will make those team members work successfully with you. And this is some of the things that you need to do. You need to first of all work on yourself before you can work on other people, or before you can work with other people. You first of all need to work on yourself. If there are some habits, bad or negative habits that you need to control, that you need to correct, you first of all work on it first and foremost, before you can now begin to build a team, to nurture a team, to groom a team, because everything has to do with your character, your habits. So this is one of the things. Credibility enabled leader. If people discover that you are honest, you are straightforward, you are transparent, you don't cheat people, they will be willing to even call you a leader. They will be willing to listen to you. They will choose you as their mentor. They will choose you as their boss, and they will be loyal to you. And whatever thing that you instruct them to do, they are going to be doing it. And this is some of the things that will make realizing and achieving your visions to be quite simple and straightforward. You need to work on yourself. So quickly, let's move on because of our time. Credibility deficiency leader. This is what I'm saying. This credibility deficiency leader is the direct opposite of credibility enabled leader, because you don't possess good character. You always lie to your team member. You have a lot of bad character that can damage your network. Yes, because if you are trying to build a team, it's like you are trying to construct a network, and that network must be constructed with solid foundation. Most especially if you are in a network marketing business. So you must be a transparent, honest, and a leader that maintain his or her integrity. You must work towards rebuilding, reshaping, and elevating your integrity on a daily basis. Because once you lost your integrity, that's the beginning of the team or network collapse. So you need to work towards being straightforward, honest, credible, reliable, so that your team member can listen to you and they can follow your instructions. So these are 5 levels of leadership. Number one, we have positional leaders by qualifications. These positional leaders by qualification, maybe you are a professor and you find yourself in a group of people. So if they want to choose a leader because you have higher qualification, they choose you. That's what is happening in Nigeria. When they want to choose INEC chairman, a person that will coordinate and conduct the election, they normally choose professor. Most of Nigerian INEC chairman are always professors. Because of what? That is leadership by qualification. That's leadership by qualification. So if people choose you because you have the higher qualification, that is what is known as leadership by qualification. That's why a lot of people they work towards getting advanced and higher qualification. So they do a lot of professional examinations. They get as many postgraduate degrees as possible, because so that they always want to be at the top, so that anywhere they go, their qualifications, their professional examinations, studies, advanced studies can help them boost their position in the society. And you have seen a lot of people attaining one level of position or the other through qualifications. They have BSc, MSc, PhD, associate professor, and before you know, they will attain higher and higher position in the society, and that is qualification. That is positional leaders by qualification. The next one is permission leaders by relationship. If you maintain cordial relationship with people, if you are in an organization and you are such a person that really cater and care for people, you relate with people, you have an excellent relationship with people, you care for people. If you don't see your colleague, you ask of your colleague, you visit them, you do all those things. So people will love you when they discover that yes, you extend that kindness to other people without any bias. If a time comes to choose a leader, don't be surprised that people will just willingly and voluntarily choose you as their leader because of that kindness, because of that care, because you are not biased, because you love every people. And that's what we call permission leadership. That's what we call permission leadership. And it is being achieved by relationship. It has nothing to do with your qualification. You may not even have higher qualification, but people can choose you as their leader because of your stable and cordial relationship. Because the way you relate with people, the way you care for people, the way you show love, the way you assist people, the way you just love everybody equally, that can make people to position you as one of their leaders because of the relationship that you have with them. So another level of leadership that we have here is production leaders by results. Production leader by result. And if you are in a network marketing company, this is what most of the network marketing normally use. Result, they normally set targets. Okay, before you become a star 8 manager, you must achieve so point value. Before you become one star director, you must achieve so point value. So the moment you achieve it, you automatically become a leader. Whether you have higher qualification or you have a good relationship with people, it doesn't matter. Once you meet the requirements to attain that specific position, you will be automatically become and get that position, because they give you requirements, and once you meet that requirement or you meet that target, you automatically become, you will get that position, you will attain that position, and whatever they promise to give you at that level or at that status, since you have met the requirement, they are going to be giving you. And that is what we call production leadership, leaders by results. So these are the people that have been achieved through the level of your production, your level of your activities. So this one is being achieved by how hard work you have, the level of hard work that you put into your business. And some companies also recognize production leaders by results. So when they set a sales target and they discover that you are always meeting the target. So if they want to appoint a zonal coordinator or a regional supervisor, it might be the one that they are going to attain. So you need to take note of all this. Some people, they will say, okay, I've been in unemployment 3 4 years, no promotion. Check yourself. What are you doing? Are you up and doing? Are you improving yourself? Are you helping people? Are you hardworking? You need to be very hardworking and show commitment. Are you showing commitment? Are you courageous? So these are some of the things that you need to look into. Check yourself before you start apportion blame. Before you start and say, the boss doesn't love me, the boss hates me, people that join the company after me, they have been given better and higher positions. Check yourself, what are you doing? These are some of the things that you need to observe. It's very important. So that's how, and they use it so much, especially in network marketing company. They set target, once you attain the target, boom, you become that leader with all the associated incentives, bonus, or commissions. People development leaders by production. This leadership is being achieved by reproduction. So these are people who are already a leader, but they don't stop at being a leader. They work towards reproducing more leaders. They work towards building or creating more business builders. They build people, they nurture people, they lift people up, they encourage people. These are some of the people that are called people development. They work towards developing people. They believe that with people, their business can move forward, their business can grow, and they too, they can also remain in market active, since we are rebuilding, reproducing, and lifting people up. And we have pinnacle leader. Pinnacle leader is by reward. Is by reward. This is how this type of leader is being achieved. So if you have if you work towards a particular thing and you are given such a very wonderful reward, so or you perform outstanding, you perform more than your colleagues, so you can become a pinnacle leader. So let's quickly, because we still have a lot to cover. I hope you are enjoying the class. So now let's quickly talk about scope of leadership. So these are some of the areas the leadership truly covers. So we are going to be talking about how one can become a leader under the scope of leadership. Number one is operational leadership. And as the name implies, you can see this has to do with managing people who are fit to manage the system. If you want an organization to remain at the top, you must do everything possible to grow, create, and build operational leadership and build your operational leaders. Because these are the people that are looking to the day-to-day activities of the company. So they are the people that manage the workforce, and you have to give them adequate training. You need to improve their skills, because if they are good, whatever outcome will come out of them is also going to be good. And that is the reason why you need to have different kinds of trainings which you are going to be giving both home and abroad. So you need to spend money on staff development, spend money on distributors development, spend money on client development. So any money you spend in this area, it is never a waste. You are going to get it. So the next one is effective leadership. This is the ability to conduct and direct others to achieve their success in the business. Some people they have these instincts of managing people, coordinating people. People just have a natural love. They just love them naturally. They follow them. Crowd. Some people attract crowd. Even most of the celebrities, you can see one celebrity may have 21 million followers. Another one will have 3 million followers. You can see the gap. You can see the difference. So this ability to conduct and direct others to achieve their success, and this is what we call effective leadership, depending on your personal effectiveness. Ability to conduct and direct others to achieve their success in the business, making people attain the apex level you have. So if you are such a leader that always work towards lifting people up, that always work towards finding out the challenges people are facing, and you are committed and ready to help them solve that problem. So you are effective leaders. You are effective leader. So you are effective what? You are effective leader. So if you see yourself always working towards assisting people, helping people solve their challenges, bringing people up. You are up and doing, you are very hardworking, and you are building and conducting people, and you are directing people, you are encouraging people, you are motivating people, you are what? You are effective leadership. And another one I will be talking about is strategic leadership. This has to do with generating and managing ideas. So these are the thinkers for the team. These are people. Some people. If you if you take notes, in some company they used to have R&D, research and development department. These are people that work toward strategic strategic system of the company or of the government. So these are people that generate substantial creative ideas for the company. Okay, our company has this line of products. What other products can we add to it? Our competitors are doing the business in this way. How do we do our own in a different way? There are people that they just put them in that department. Their own is to be strategic. Their own is thinking. They think for the company. They, they generate and manage ideas. They turn ideas into actions. So they are very very useful in an organization or in a team. So if you have a team, maybe you are a network marketing consultant, so you can also have people who are going to be strategic. Or you are in an organization and you are in a specific team, set aside some people that just their own is to think and manage ideas for your team. Because during the course of operating and doing your businesses, you may not have time to do some thinking, and some thinking needs a specific excellent people to achieve the company's visions. So you select some people that are genius, you put them under the strategic leadership, and they now generate and manage ideas for you. Ideas that can transform your business, ideas that can help you skyrocket your success in no time. So these are strategic leadership. Any people that you find under this, they are strategic leadership. So another one is delegation approach. So leadership approach is to grow your team. So this is the kind of strategies, the techniques, the approach that you use to grow your business. And we have a delegation approach. This is a method of leadership approach that empower team to make their own decisions and prioritize work themselves. Under the delegation approach, you as a leader, you don't choose for the team members. You don't choose for them. You don't impose on them. You don't force them. What you do is that you work to empower the team. You encourage them. You give them the necessary training. You help them to acquire necessary skills which they can use to achieve their visions. But you don't force them in making decisions. You allow them to prioritize their work themselves, and you ensure that you don't even you give them less supervision and allow them to use their brain, to use their instincts, and to develop whatever action plan they want to use to execute their ideas. And this is a very great approach. So, instructive approach, the next one is instructive approach. This is the next one, instructive approach. This approach is just as the name implies, you instruct people, you tell people what to do, you teach them, you show them, you call them, you elevate them, and you only use this approach for the new recruit. If you just recruit a staff, so that staff must undergo training. That staff must be under somebody that will be monitoring his his or her responsibility for a certain period of time. So the same thing if you are in a business or you are in a network marketing business. So you also do the same thing. You use instructive approach for your new recruits, because as a new person, new and fresh, he or she doesn't know what to do. He's even expecting you to correct him, to guide him or her, to instruct, to lead. So this is instructive approach. So and the next one we are moving on is inclusive and coaching approach. This approach is very crucial in the sense that this is an approach that can be used when you are part of the system. You are part of the team, and also you coach your team members. You don't put yourself above them. You are part of the team. Everybody has the right to operate, to negotiate, to submit ideas, to do a lot of better things towards the uplifting the company goals and objectives. So you are going to be there as an inclusive and coaching approach. So when you are going to be there as part of the team, and you also, if there are some areas where they need you as a knowledgeable person, you make yourself available to coach them, to train them, and to guide them. And this is inclusive and coaching approach. Participating and supporting approach. This is where you are to provide little amount of supervision and allow your team members to actively partake. Yes, in this one, you are not going to impose on them, you are not going to force them. In fact, the caliber of people that you have in this type of a team must be an experienced team members. Experienced team member that knows what to do and what not to do. So they are not new in the system, they are not new in the organization, they are not new in the business. So you are going to be there as a leader, as a participating and supporting approach. You are going to use participating and supporting approach to help that team members, because they are not newbie. they are experienced. They may even have a lot of some achievement on their own too. So when you are with that type of team members, you need to be very careful. So you need to be very careful. You are going to participate and support. So you are going to be there, giving them little amount of supervision and allow them to actively partake in the day-to-day activities of that team. And the essence of having a team is to work together as a team member. When you work as a team, so it speed up the achievement that you're expecting. It move you more closer to the company goals and objectives. So that's how it is. And these are some of the approaches. And now we are going to be talking about leadership responsibility. As a leader, you need to listen to your team member. Listen. When you listen, listening will give you the opportunity of realizing what your team member is facing. A team member who is facing a specific problem, the person is trying to express himself or herself. You don't listen. You just say, no, no, I don't have time. So you just interrupt. Maybe he's trying to explain something for you. He's trying to give you an overview of something that happened in the field. But instead of you to listen, you begin to shout and you begin to embarrass the team member. So this is not a good idea. You have to listen attentively, listen to your team member, listen to what the team member wanted to say. And it is from listening that you can be able to know how best to help and assist your team member. Second one is evaluate their performance. So you've given them the training, you have given them the orientation as a new recruit, and they needed to be evaluated. So that if you see any error, any mistakes in their activities or performances, so you can be able to correct them. You can be able to, and if they are doing well, you can be able to, you motivate them, you appreciate them, appreciate them. Not only when they are making mistake that you complain. When they are doing well, when they are following your instructions and they are getting it right, so you should appreciate them. Appreciation will make them to do more. So you assist your team. A is for to assist your team. Don't say, hey, I'm a leader. You want to go for prospecting. I don't have time. Why don't you have time? Why don't you follow them? You can follow them and show them how to prospect. You want to write compelling advertising uh, content. You can assist if you have the talent, if you have the skills, and you see that you discover that your team are still fresh, they are new, they don't understand how to do those things. You assist them, you help them to do it, or you do it with them so that they can learn from you. Another one is discuss vital matter in your team. So when you are in a meeting, when you are in a team meeting, don't discuss anything that is not related to the company goals and objectives. So you get to a team meeting and you begin to discuss something that is outside your mission, your visions. So your team member will not take you serious. So you need to discuss vital matter because you need to learn how to manage your time. These are some of the things. Another thing is you empathize your team. You show feeling, show human feeling for them. Don't be too rigid. Be flexible. Don't be cruel. Yes, show kindness. Show love. Maybe you are in a team and one of your team members lost his parent or her parent. Go and show empathy. Visit the person's house with some delegates. Pay a visit to them, greet them, and empathize. Show feelings, show kindness. So it will let them to know that they are not alone. They will feel that yeah, they have some people with them. And most of the leaders need to work on this. So you don't know where your team member is living, and you don't know when he has problem, when he's happy, when he's facing challenges. So you need to work on all this and check on them, and assist them, show empathy. R stand for respond to their complaint and feedback. So when they submit a particular complaint, or maybe your downline or your team members, and as a leader of the team, is facing a particular challenge. Maybe he's not been able to get his bonus from the company, or his incentive is being delayed. So swing into action fast, because if you don't do that, that team member may be discouraged. So for you to avoid that, you need to work towards responding very fast to their complaint and feedback. So when they have the feedback and they give it to you, quickly work on it and see how you can respond as fast as possible. Set compelling goals. Yeah, it is by setting goals that you can be able to move closer to your visions. You know, vision is something that is big. You now set specific goals to achieve that vision. Assuming that the company give you 100 million sales targets per annum. So you need to, it is by daily, weekly, or monthly sales goals that will help you to achieve that bigger sales visions. And that's how it works. That's how it works. You set compelling goals. Even you can even introduce incentives. If you actualize this so goal that I set for you, I'm going to give you so incentive. Yes, you can even speak with the company. The company will give you some support packs, support materials, which you can use to motivate your team members, so that they can be able to do more, can be able to put more effort. Habits, develop successful habits. So as a leader, you need to work on your habit, just like we have talked about this in the beginning of this master class. So you need to work on your habits. If you have the habit of procrastination, lateness, you need to work on them. If you have the habit of lying, you are not honest, you are not genuine, you are not authentic, you need to work on those things. You need to work on it, because if you don't work on it, it can make your team to collapse. So it can affect the growth of your team, and it will be very difficult for you to actualize your set visions. So you need to inspire your team to work. Yeah, you inspire them, you give them story of people who work hard and they are now reaping the fruit of their labor. So you let them know that you are also where they are today, and because of your hard work, resilience, uh, courage, you give them courage, you advise them, you encourage them, you inspire them, you motivate them. So by so doing, it will give them, they will not relent in their efforts, even if they are finding it very difficult to achieve their targets. But because you are inspiring them, you are talking to them on a daily basis, you are working with them, you are assisting them, you don't leave them all alone. So to give them an edge to keep striving, to keep pushing until they get their goal. So the next one, which is peace, plan, pray, and prepare your team for every challenge. So in life, you need to plan. Planning is very crucial to achieve success in life. You don't plan, so there is no how. Just like this YouTube training I'm doing now. You know, you first of all do research, you do scripting before you do filming, and before you now go into presentation. So that's how it is. You are giving a sales target, you are giving a prospect target, whatever. Just first of all plan, and don't do off-head plan. Get a pen and paper, write down your plan, put a date there, work towards what you can do to actualize your dream, or your vision and your target. And these are some of the things that you need to do. You prepare your team for every challenge. So you pray with them, because there is always a spiritual issues. You know, some things that will be causing delay, setback, issue of promise and fail. So you need to pray very hard with them. You can pray with them, and when they are not even with you, you can pray for them, and you prepare them for every challenge that may be coming. So by so doing, you are going to become a successful and profitable leaders that can be able to galvanize and inspire your team, and be able to create a robust network members and be able to create a fantastic teamwork that generates massive impact at the end of the day. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have learned one or two things in this video, hit the subscribe button, click on the bell notification so that each time I create a new video, I'm going to be getting an update. Thank you and bye for now.